The world feels like it's not doing well, doesn't it? It's a strange time. Humanity seems to be getting smarter and smarter, yet we are losing our wisdom. Technology is leaping forward, but somehow the human heart feels like it's shrinking. We're reliving in a world that has become obsessed with a ruthless race for power and profit. Economics is used to justify almost anything. Politics has sharpened into a weapon. International relations have become a stage for power struggles. Nation after nation flexes its muscles. The strong suppress the weak. The powerful intimidate. Territory is seized, not to protect life, but to satisfy an insatiable hunger for control. And slowly, so slowly we almost don't notice, our core human values are being pushed to the side. What was once considered cruel is now treated as normal. Seeing fellow human beings lose their lives has become just another headline in the daily news. The heartbreaking cries of mothers and children in war zones are reduced to cold, impersonal statistics. It feels like conscience has packed its bags and left the human heart. All that seems to remain is domination, oppression, and this constant scramble to climb over each other for hollow victories. But if this cruelty continues, we can't expect our world to last. Just look back at history. Look at all the wars that have already been fought. What true benefit did any of them bring? Did war leave people feeling satisfied? Did destruction make them proud? Of course not. What remains is suffering. What lingers is grief. And what haunts humanity is a regret that never, ever truly fades. Those who cause harm live in the shadow of their own fear. Those who destroy carry invisible wounds in their minds for the rest of their lives. Even until their final breath, those dark thoughts follow them. This is what happens when the world operates without a moral compass. When ambition overrides our shared humanity. When hatred becomes an acceptable, even celebrated, emotion. This world is no longer a place where we can just chase our own individual satisfaction. This is no longer the time to defend group interests at the cost of human lives. This world needs something far more fundamental, something universal. It needs humanity. It needs a peace that doesn't tear others down. It needs a goodness that doesn't require enemies. It needs a compassion that seeks no reward. And right in the middle of this fractured world, a quiet message has begun to walk. It's not coming from the halls of power or from fancy conference rooms. It's coming from footsteps on the road. In Fort Worth, Texas, a small group of Buddhist monks started a long journey. They are walking thousands of miles, step by step, all the way to Washington, D.C. This journey is called the Walk for Peace. There are no loud shouts. There are no angry demands. There is no hatred. There are only gentle steps, mindful breaths, and a deep commitment to remind the world that true peace doesn't come from domination. Their steps cross over burning asphalt, through pouring rain, and into the quiet morning fog. They cross state after state, day after day, with no certainty about the outcome, only the conviction in their hearts. They haven't come to oppose anyone. They haven't come to replace anyone's faith. They bring no promise of heaven, nor any threat of hell. They are showing us only one thing, that as human beings, we can choose not to add more wounds to this world. And among those footsteps, a rescued dog named Aloka walks with them. He doesn't understand politics. He knows nothing about geopolitics or economics. Yet he walks faithfully, as if he's reminding all of us that even beings without words understand love and loyalty. But the true message of this journey isn't just about the monks. It's not about the incredible distance they're traveling. The message is really about us. It's about the choices we make every single day. Because the collapse of peace doesn't happen all at once in some big explosion. It happens little by little, every time we justify hatred. Every time we normalize violence. Every time we stay silent while humanity is being trampled underfoot. So let's make a choice. Don't let anger make you wish harm upon others. Don't let hatred become your justification for someone else's suffering. Don't let greed blind you to the very real pain of the world. Great change doesn't always start with grand, heroic acts. It often begins with small things, done with sincerity. Goodness doesn't have to be about money or material things. Goodness doesn't need to be big and loud to be noticed. Goodness can be a simple, calming word. It can be a piece of constructive advice. It can be an attitude of not judging others. Or it can be as simple as just being present for someone, so they feel they're not alone. All of this, without hidden agendas, without expecting rewards, and without using fear or threats. Just pure humanity, born from awareness. Let's begin with ourselves. Let's work on having clearer minds and more spacious hearts. Let's start with those closest to us, our family, our friends, our communities. And if we are able, let us extend that goodness out into the world. Because the world doesn't need more heroes right now. The world needs more human beings who simply choose not to harm. Peace is not some distant, impossible dream in the sky. It is real. It can be felt. And it begins with one small step, one mindful breath, and one heart that chooses love in a world that has been wounded for far too long. Thank you for watching. May all beings be happy, and may they be free from all mental and physical suffering. Please consider sharing this message if it resonated with you. Take care.